All right. Welcome to the end of The Shining.
Yeah,
The shitting.
it was definitely the most exciting part.
Sure.
I'm sitting there reading it. Like, go ahead, Adam. You about to say something?
She said for sure.
Oh. Uh, and I'm like, I think it was when they were fighting on the 19 steps.
I
Uh,
know.
and I'm like, yeah. And by the way, was it originally 19 or did he add that back in later? Uh,
I that one I really can't tell. Like it could have just been a coincidence almost.
yeah, because she was going kind of step by step. She was like, on this step, this happened.
I wonder if there were 19 steps at the Stanley.
But the Stanley's not the hotel.
Well, the Stanley is the hotel the book is based off of.
That is a very good point. Fuck the other hotel. Whatever it is. I realize that most of my memories are not from the book. Holy crap.
Yeah, I didn't remember at all how it was a relatively happy ending for a Stephen King story.
I was reading it going, this ending's not bad. It's not, somebody still died, but, and
But he
it's
was
hard to do a like suspenseful story where it's just the three of them and nobody actually dies, but he really fucked them up pretty good.
Yeah,
Um,
I know. I definitely thought Dick was gonna die.
well, see, now going back to episode one. In the movie, Dick shows up, he gets a hatchet in the face, and he dies. What
Okay,
was
that's
the
why.
point in him coming back? That was stupid. I've been mad about that for 40 fucking years because I didn't see the point. Why even bring him back? Cut it out.
Yeah, that's a good point.
there's so much shit that I'm like, yeah, the book was just so much better. I mean, I kind of wish. Well, no, I don't. No, the book was just better. I was gonna say hedge maze, but I don't care about the hedge maze because the hedge animals are way cooler.
I was thinking that too. I'm like, man, I wish they had been in the movie, but I also get it because I feel like it just would have looked like cheesy at the time.
Yeah,
This is
CGI was not it at the time. That was made to make it cool.
yeah.
Like
You would
make
have
it
had to
a
do like
movie.
that weird '80s claymation horror stuff.
Right.
It would be cool now, though. That'd be amazing.
I was just thinking that. I'm like, they should do a remake.
I'm
I
honestly
mean,
shocked they haven't.
Well, I feel like the original is so iconic.
well, they did. He doesn't do movies; he does TV shows. So they did a '90s TV show remake, but
No, but that's no, I mean like a good one.
hey, well, that was his. You know, Stephen King directed it and uh, wrote it, and like so, it was his vision completely, but nobody cared because I think because of what you said, the other one was so awesome. They're like, "What is this shit? We don't need this." And it wasn't Jack Nicholson; it was the guy from Wings, as I've said before. So, that's just it was bad choice, if you ask me. Um, Fred says hi if anybody heard that. Did I tell you about daycare?
You told me. I think that it didn't.
During doggy daycare every Wednesday.
It's kind of. Is it
Uh,
going? Okay.
yeah, I think Fiona sat by the entrance and scratched at the door most of the day. So
Oh.
there's cameras, so you can go and watch your dogs live at any time while they're in there. Um, so sometimes that's awesome, and sometimes I get mad and like upset, and I have to stop watching because I don't like what she's doing or not doing. Like she's scratching at the door for an hour. Like, oh my God, she hates it there. What the fuck? But I think she just hears people and stuff on the other side, and she wants to know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I forget why I brought that
Mm-hmm.
up. I don't know. There was a reason, but I lost it, much like Bill Denbrough. It flew out of my head before I could keep it. um, and we went to the dog park this morning, and then there was like 5 or 6 of them, and they were all bigger than Fred, but he was like running around chasing them and leading them like he didn't care.
Aw,
Fred's a
cute.
good pack leader. And then he like defers to Fiona, so they all follow him around, and then he like goes to her. So she's like the queen, and he's like the queen's guard.
Yeah.
I don't remember how I
Oh my
got on
gosh,
that.
have you guys seen um Good Boy?
No.
I haven't
Ooh,
seen
that
it yet either, but
sounds
I want to so bad.
What is
that
it?
sounds like a horror dog movie, right?
Yeah, it's a horror movie from a dog's point of view.
Oh, wait, what?
What, like The View
Yeah,
and all
like
that?
the main character and like the actual point of view, like dog level.
That's awesome. I never thought about that.
For a whole movie though, it'd be a little disorienting. There's no, not from a dog's point. What's that on? I'm gonna have to check that
It's actually in theaters right now,
out. Oh, yeah, then I'm not.
so it'll probably be on like Prime or
Look at
something.
you going to movie theaters and watching movies.
She hasn't seen it
Oh, damn it. I like my theory better.
yet.
Well, I mean, I do. I saw Long Walk in theaters, but
Mm.
Oh, you
we were
did? Why
talking
the
about
hell have
it.
you
Like,
not brought that up? Oh my God. Have you read it?
yeah, I read it right before we went to see it.
I don't, when did that come out? I don't even think I tracked that one.
I was gonna say,
A month ago?
you're usually on top of that.
Yeah, well, I can't watch it yet, so I'd wait a little bit. Like The Monkey, you give it a month and it's usually everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't feel the need to go to the, how do you say it, COVID infested movie theaters.
COVID infested.
You know, I've seen stuff that happens in movie theaters and they're not the
Oh.
cleanest in the world. And the one up the street, the one we go to here, Emmer, had a bed bug issue, so I really don't want to go there anymore.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's like they say it's fixed, but I don't give a shit. Unless you ripped out every chair and fucking replaced them, I don't want to hear it.
Right.
So I just kind of wait till they come on streaming and do it from the comfort of my big ass TVs.
Okay.
Um. Anyway, I have not seen that. Did you like it?
Yeah, it was good.
Was
They
it?
changed the ending a bit, but honestly, I liked the ending of the movie better.
Let's see. The ending
Nice.
of the book was Pete wins, basically, right? No, no, it was very apocalyptic, right? I don't remember, so I guess don't say too much, or you
Yeah.
can. I don't care. I've read it.
I mean, I'm basically just saying it was good. The ending was different, but the ending was, in my opinion, better.
Nice.
Speaking of good endings, yeah, I want to see that. I have to wait. I think I ended up buying the monkey because I got tired of waiting, but I only spent like $10 for it.
I mean, that
Um,
was a good movie. I liked it.
yeah, I like the almost cheesiness of it, and it's
Mm-hmm.
like I told Michelle, and you can remind her, or you can take care of this. I need one of them monkeys for Christmas. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I totally need that monkey.
They're so creepy, though.
Oh yeah, every time she makes me mad, I'm gonna turn it on. See what happens. Take that.
I feel like
But
that
it's
would be the
always,
reason for her to not get it for you.
but it's not like you can't direct it like that, right? Wasn't that the whole thing? It kills who it wants, not who you want it to.
Yeah.
If he was that, I think his brother was trying to die the whole damn movie.
Yep.
Um, yeah, as a matter of fact, somebody asked me, I think my brother is, he's on some book auction website, so I'm not sure why, but that's another story. So he was saying they have the long walk for, I don't know, $2. Do you want it? I was like, no, I have the Bachman books. What would I want that for? He didn't really know what that meant. Um, So I had to explain to him that The Long Walk is part of a larger series of books, and the publisher, since the movie's coming out, ripped it out of the big one and made it its own one to make more money off it. Just like, Stand By Me and all the other short stories that they are now single books. What's that called? The Body and Shawshank. Like they're all their own books now, but they were all part of other books. Um, so, and that's the only place I think you're going to get Rage is the Bachman books because, he pulled it. Didn't we talk about that, or did I tell Sean about that?
I mean, I know. I'm sure we've talked about it. I know about it.
Right. School
Mm,
Um.
shootings and all that. Well, it's a story about a school shooting if you haven't read it. So that was before.
Well, it was like
Oh,
right around Columbine too.
you
It
know
was.
what? I think we did talk about that on the podcast.
Yeah, it was a little before Columbine, a couple of years, but like, yeah, ever since that became like a fucking thing, he was like, nope, I'm not spiring nobody.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a different conversation. I understand how that became a thing.
Gun.
Um, school shootings.
No, I'm saying guns are how it became a thing.
Well, yeah, I don't know if this isn't a political
Yeah, it's fine.
podcast.
We can move on.
Um, I can see both sides of that fence, and I don't know what the compromise really is there. Um,
The
I'm still looking for my Kindle app.
Kindle app.
Yeah, it's here somewhere. I'm looking on my apps trying to find it and talking
Oh,
at the same time, and I
oh.
keep going past it.
You're looking for the Bachman books?
No, I hadn't opened The Shining yet. See where I'm at.
Oh, oh, oh.
So I was just busy talking and running my mouth because
I
I
got
hear I'm
you.
good at that. I hear I'm so good at that that I started recording it. I thought we
I
started this right because every time we were together, we just talk about Stephen King anyway. So like, fuck it.
yeah. I mean, it was kind of the same thing. You'd be like, read this book, and then we would just talk about everything for hours.
Have you seen Starship Troop? I know I that up. Have you seen Event Horizon?
That one I know now.
He's like, we're done talking about it. He's like, no, hire Med. She's hired. No, let's talk about it. Yeah, but that's what we were doing. Like, hey, read that. Oh my God, we got to talk about it. Because you read The Dark Tower before the podcast, and like every day I was like, oh my God, did Eddie die yet? Oh my God, did Eddie die yet?
Oh, I know.
You'd be like, blah blah blah. I was like, oh my God, it gets so much worse. Don't even worry about that. And
Oh,
then I think you sent me a text. She's like, oh no, Eddie. I'm like, oh, there it is. Nothing will
I
ever be the
still
same.
remember I was like standing and reading because I was like, the chapter's almost over, so let me just finish this real quick. And I was like, wait, what? Like, I remember where I was when I read that part.
Right. Fuck Kennedy. I never where I was when Eddie died.
I'm pretty sure I was at work and I was like, thankfully in drive-through, but I was actively trying not to cry, and I was like, oh God.
I've
I wonder if I should have
definitely,
warned you about that. Like, no, no, you can't. You just have to live it.
it was
Like, hey,
kind
don't
of,
read this part at work.
I've definitely cried at work before, like from reading this stuff. And like even today it was kind of funny because I was listening to the audiobook and like just like it was like while Jack is like chasing Wendy and like trying to kill her and I'm like, God, this is like not like the same mood as what I feel right now. It's just very strange. like if the customers knew what I was listening to right now, I guess is what I mean.
Right. A murder, death, and stabbing. Like, all right, have a good day.
She's like half trying to carry herself away from him, trying to find her son.
Yeah.
Oh, we got
Yeah,
the
so
Anthony reveal finally, the Tony, but it felt so lackluster.
Yeah, well, and maybe because we looked that up before, but I was like, and so what? Like, I don't care.
Yep. At that time, I was like, "Can we get back to the action, please, Tony? Go away."
Tony was like one of those branches that he went down. Hold on. Yeah. Did like he didn't finish. Like, because
Yeah.
we all know he makes it up as he goes. So I think he was like, oh, imagine if he had like some guy in his head, and it was him telling him what to
What to
do.
do? And
But then like he never got back to it because Tony was cool. I like the concept, and I feel like,
is he
but like once they got to the hotel, Tony went away for most of the book.
is he implying that like Tony goes back to his past self and talks to him, or that Danny just knows what he's gonna look like because of the shine?
Does he ever see him fully? What it looks like?
Well, even at the end, he's like he's a mixture of mom and dad or whatever stuff he said.
Yeah, well, like every kid. uh,
Right, but
it
he
doesn't mean
clearly
he
saw
looks the
him.
same. Oh, yeah,
Oh,
okay.
I
Yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah.
true. Well, you're also right. I guess that doesn't necessarily even mean that that's actually him, but
Yeah, but I feel like Tony could have been explored more.
because he doesn't mention him like Doctor Sleep, does he? I don't remember.
We're gonna
Probably
find
not.
out. But there's a question there. Never flinch or Doctor Sleep. So think about that. Uh,
I think we should just push through and do Doctor Sleep.
I agree.
okay. Fuck the new books.
Well, it's
I
all
think we,
fresh in our head, so I want to see like what the sequel is like now that we've just read it.
and that's why I sometimes hate his sequels. I've never done this back to back because he writes them 30 years apart.
Right.
And it's like, okay, this isn't gonna be like a, something happens to them with Dick and Florida sequel. This is a fucking, like you're an old man almost sequel now.
I know. I keep thinking like Wendy says something like, "I hope he ends up okay," and I'm like, eh.
Who Dick?
uh,
Hope who ends up okay.
oh, Danny. And I'm like, well, I mean, he's alive.
I mean, he's an alcoholic, no surprise there, right? Oh, Jesus Christ.
It
Probably started
well,
drinking about fucking 9 years old.
Yeah.
yeah, right. He probably started drinking at 6.
Yeah, I learned it from watching you.
I think also from what I remember, like he had like really nothing to live for, right? Like I don't think he has family or anything.
Danny?
Yeah.
The only family mentioned, I think, was her parents, more specifically her mom, and we all know how female characters feel about their moms in Stephen King books. But I don't remember anyone else really. I don't know. It's kind of ambiguous. He might have, he might not. They had to have somebody. They had to go somewhere. They were with Dick 6 months later,
Well,
right?
I'm just saying, like I feel
And they were
like
going to Maryland. Sorry,
no, you're
because
good.
of the guy that Jack pissed off that he used to drink with. Like, I forget his name.
Al Shockley.
Right. So I guess there was no family if they were taking a favor from, their dead husband's old drinking buddy who felt
Well,
bad.
my point was that his life, when we see him in Doctor Sleep, has not been going very well.
Do you know anything about the book?
I read it. I just don't remember much, and I saw the movie, but
Do you remember? I don't know if I liked the movie. I don't remember why.
I didn't think it was bad. It doesn't necessarily feel like Stephen King, but it's not
Yeah,
bad.
I think the concept in the movie isn't as creepy as it is in the book, maybe.
I mean, I kind of. You mean the Doctor Sleep book versus the Doctor Sleep movie?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
We do a lot of that with the shitting book versus movie.
I just feel like this book was way better. Like it's not bad, especially the ending. You know, there's a lot of scary scenes, and I was definitely intrigued. But like overall, I thought I liked it way more than I actually do.
Well, yeah, like I remember how terrifying it was, and most of the terrifying is in the last like 150 pages. All that craziness happens, bam, like it all, like when they're on the fucking steps and like she's stabbing him and he's swinging him out at her.
I
I was
know.
like, wait, she's dreaming, right? Is this really happening? What the fuck? Like it just kind of came out of nowhere. Or making fucking peanut butter and jelly one minute, listening or thinking about, is Danny okay? And then all of a sudden they're fighting on the steps with knives and hammers and shit. Like,
I had
whoa.
that thought too because there's a point where she says, "Oh, good Lord," or "Oh, Jesus," and I'm like, "Yeah, I don't think she imagined this morning that she would have to kill her husband before he kills her."
Yeah. Well,
And
and
that's,
I
and
I couldn't tell when they were fighting on the stairs because when he gets back up, he's like, "You killed me, you bitch," and I'm like, "Okay, but like, did she actually, and you're full on being
right.
possessed now, or like,
I'm pretty sure nobody ever says that, just for the record.
I didn't even think about that. So is that what happened? Like he was just reanimated?
I don't know."
And that's the, like, uh, stop me if you heard this before, but that's why the book's better. Because I thought about this. In the movie, it's just a hotel with like ghosts in it. But the book, it's the hotel that's the issue. The
Yeah, I didn't.
ghosts are like being controlled by the hotel itself.
I definitely didn't remember that, and it made it definitely creepier. Or it's like
And
because
it's
it,
definitely
the
a presence. Yeah, sorry.
the way it was talking reminded me of like when we were in Pennywise's mind for a short while.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's
Yeah.
like geek out. See ya, gotta go. Uh, yeah, it was definitely its own like entity, and it was not happy, and it was actively, you know, working against them to trap Danny. And even though his dad was weirdly upset that it wasn't him that he wanted.
Jealous much?
I mean, right? You want to talk about issues? Jesus Christ.
I was like, it's so not fair that the hotel can just open the door when they did all of that and got him locked in there. I'm like, hey, that's cheating.
Right?
Remember The Simpsons? Can't murder now. Eating.
Yeah.
Uh, and they lock Homer in the pantry with all the food, so he just starts eating for the next like couple of days. Yeah, it did seem like they went through a whole hell of a lot to get him in there, and you knew he was going to wake up before, as she was stepping over him, if nothing else.
Right.
And then they were like, then Gray comes down, and he's like, "I'll open the door, but only if you promise to kill them." He's like, "Yeah, I'll kill him." Like, well, wait a minute, dude.
I
And
know.
that's yeah,
I was just gonna say, I thought he was gonna say, sorry, I can't help you, but here's what you can do, or something like that. Like, he was just like, unlock.
'cause
Yeah.
these really aren't ghosts, right? Because they're manipulating like the physical world and all that shit. And they're making fake liquor.
Yeah, I am still like, I know we've talked about this a lot, but that part still baffles me. But I guess, like, if you can possess someone, you can also make them think they're drunk, right?
I would imagine.
Mind's a powerful thing, right? There's a whole, how many studies do they have on, what are they called? Uh, It's the fake drugs that don't do anything, but you tell them it does
Oh,
something.
Placebo.
placebo.
Yeah. You give somebody placebo, and I used to give. Probably shouldn't say that. Yeah.
Uh,
We used to have parties, and some people I didn't like didn't get the real thing, but they seemed just as fucked up as everybody else. Uh,
I mean, that used to happen, and like I never did it because I didn't care. But we'd have friends who would like pretend to get drunk, and then you'd be like, "Dude, no, we know that there's no alcohol in your drink, so I don't know
those are
why
the
you're acting
people.
like this."
I never understood those people. If you don't want to drink, don't drink. Why are you not drinking and pretending you're drinking?
Right.
Like,
But
I don't know. Who are you trying to impress? Well, maybe there was like somebody they were trying to impress.
that part was still like, also this whole notion. I'm not really understanding why the him quote unquote admitting or allowing himself to drink means that he allowed himself to get possessed too. Like, couldn't it still have happened even if he didn't drink?
I
Probably
mean,
not as easily though.
I think it did happen before he started to drink.
That's
Really,
that's what I was thinking. Like, they were already in his mind.
Well, they
that
were.
was just to make him cooperative or some shit, docile. I don't. That's because Stephen King was drinking a lot and trying to quit. So,
Like
uh,
we can kind of see in the beginning that he already has like violent tendencies when he's drinking. So maybe it was just like that extra little push to get him to actually, kill Danny and Wendy
Yeah.
he went from protecting to murder. Like,
real quick.
yeah, again, like I
Yeah.
think like the world builder was just out there on several tangents and was like, "Fuck, I gotta wrap this shit up somehow." So he was like, "All right, well, they're gonna do this and they're gonna do this," because it was just kind of wandering around, and all of a sudden it got all crazy and it was over. And like
Yes.
when the uh like when he got locked in, when he got drunk for the first time till they left the hotel was, I don't know, a day, if that. Like it all
Right.
happened right away. I think he was just rambling and drunk himself, and then he was like, "Fuck, I gotta do something with this."
It's what it definitely felt like, because it was like things are okay, and then all of a sudden, Danny was like screaming for Dick to come, and I'm like, wait, how did this happen so
Why
fast?
didn't Dick answer him? Be like, "Dude, okay, you don't have to shout. I hear you. Shut the fuck up.
Danny said he couldn't answer him because he's too far away. But I'm like, what? I guess because Danny's more powerful.
Can you leave a message on the voicemail when you call next time and say stop that shit?"
Also, I am definitely suspending my disbelief to believe that he could have actually made that ride. I'm like in a Buick. Of course, another Buick. I just thought about that.
I did not think about that till you said it out loud. He's got a thing for
But
Buick, so I
between
did see
that,
a,
oh, go ahead.
uh, there was something, oh, he had somebody wool gathering. I did notice that.
Yes,
Yeah.
he said it like in almost like an abstract way too. He was like, "Damn it, wool gathering! I forgot to look at the something something."
Well, it
Oh,
definitely means that you're distracted instead, so.
yeah, but he was so it was Dick, and he was wool gathering when he was like on the snowmobile and almost missed a turn, and I'm like, there's no way in hell, because you were freezing and terrified because you were on a frickin' snowmobile in the middle of a snowstorm.
I'm gonna say
Like,
my mind would not be wandering in that situation.
hell no.
Yeah,
I
I
know it was a
just
random guy in a snowplow that helped him out. What a guy.
I know. There's just so many things that I'm like, I don't buy it,
How
but
does that guy
sure.
let him go and not say, get in my fucking snowmobile or get in my snowplow? We are going back down now.
I mean, he
Because if
made
he's
it.
dead, I mean, isn't he like liable or at least feel like an asshole the rest of his life if he lets him go and he goes and dies? But then again, if you live in Colorado, I guess it's probably happened before.
He's not a cop. They can't force him to go with him.
He would be a town employee, though. I mean, you can't force him. Yeah, I guess. It just seems like, okay, bye. Here's some gloves. Good luck to you. Like, wait, hold on. I don't know
It
why
is
would have
very
just.
much like hero's journey, kind of like things that would happen. That's what I'm saying. Like that whole part, I don't think would have actually happened.
Uh,
Like
well, you
just
knew he couldn't just get there and save the day. Like he had to, a couple I've written, any story that you have to get there in time, you're gonna have obstacles. Just the way that goes.
oh yeah.
Like you're not just going, just ask Rachel. My goodness. She tried to, from Pet Cemetery. She tried to, take a plane and it got delayed and then she took a car and then there was another snowstorm, I think.
I was when you said
Uh,
that, what popped into my head was the obdurate past.
we need to do that. I think it's time to go back to the beginning and erase what was. Uh, yeah, that's one of my favorite is Fred the Obdurate.
It's
I've
from
never heard that anywhere else. And like, did he have a word of the day calendar or something?
he used in 11/22/63. He says obdurate past like every other page.
Which means, it's like, well, going 19, it doesn't always mean the same thing.
Yeah.
Uh, but it does mean that the past doesn't like people fucking with it. It's kind of like a Final Destination thing where fate or what's supposed to happen is fighting against what you're trying to change.
Yeah.
I mean, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah. I watched like half of the new one and I fell asleep. I have to try that again.
I actually liked it. It was kind of refreshing after all of the other sequels.
Really? Wait, do we watch it?
No, I watched it here at my house.
Okay. It
I mean,
was
it's
not like the other
definitely
ones?
it's campy. It is, but like I don't know, maybe it's just because it's been like 10 years since I've really watched them. It just felt more fun.
The only reason, yeah, to watch them is fun kills. I love the way they die. And as soon as someone takes a stand, you're like, oh God, I just like cringe because it's coming.
Yeah,
You
they
guys
yeah.
could waste your lives worrying about
Yeah, every
when
time
she gets
someone's like,
like,
"That's it. I'm out. I'm not doing
right?
this."
Yeah, I'm living my life. I can't do this way. The bus or what was the one? Chicken wire. I love the chicken wire one.
There was this sign in the first one too, the like sign that comes falling down.
I love the creepy tone of those too, like the ominous, like everything's a threat and you don't know what it is, what isn't.
My only complaint is I wish they would have stuck to like realistic things and not like the what was it like the
Oh,
shower wire like things start moving on their own and I'm like, "Hey, it's not how this works."
yeah, I don't necessarily like that. Yeah, it's not supposed to be actively participating. It's just like, oops, what happened? Shit
Yeah.
happens. Um, let's. What is that? Oh, that's on Max, right? Let's to watch that now.
I think so, yeah.
Is it
We got
still? I
two.
thought they took it off.
I watched it
Oh,
like
did they?
2 weeks ago, so I don't know. 2 or 3 weeks
Oh,
ago.
and I'm sure we're all aware it's the most wonderful time of the year.
Hmm. Oh, you know what?
Um,
I'm gonna be thinking about Scream.
yeah, they can. I never got into Scream. The first one was cool, the way they had the twist and all that, and the way they went meta. But then I didn't need any more.
Uh,
And I didn't
well, I
even watch. Did you talk about the new one? I didn't watch the new one. I have no idea.
I don't know.
people.
I watched Final Destination and Scream like back to back a while ago, and they took one of them off HBO.
I watched Final Destination and Until Dawn back to back.
Mm.
I did not watch them back. Well, that would be weird, right? You combine
What?
the two of them.
Well,
I went to buy
yeah.
Until Dawn, and they went like $60 for a 20-year-old game. What the hell?
It's funny because I keep forgetting it's like Halloween season because people are like, "Oh, spooky season," and I'm like, "Yeah," and I love it, but I spooky season is like all year round for me.
Yeah, but there is more like now every TV show channel and streaming services showing all the scary movies all the time.
Yeah.
I can put on AMC and just know it'll be a scary movie. It might not be good, but at least it'll be there.
It's just funny when people ask like, "What movies are you gonna watch?" And I'm like, "For what?" I
Yeah, right.
forgot.
That's when they go, "Oh, it's St. Patrick's Day," and I'm like, "I'm Irish every day."
I'm spooky every day.
Yeah, I want to live in Salem or thereabouts, maybe not in Salem. They walk around in witches and vampires, 365 days a year. I'm like, oh, these are my kind of people. Because I would totally do that. I got my Jason Crocs and my Freddy Crocs and my new Pennywise Crocs. So now I
Nice.
have
I'm
three.
surprised.
Yeah,
Thought you didn't like slashers.
I like bloody Crocs.
True.
And that's all the Jason ones look like. It just looks like a bunch of fucking blood, I think, and with like a machete gibbets thing on it.
That is awesome, actually.
And I got a Chucky one too, and it's the denim like jumpsuit that he wears, the good guy doll. So they're that
Mhm.
color. They look like the jumpsuit, which I don't care so much about them. But I was like, if I don't get them, see, I'm dressing up as Freddy this year because I have a Freddy like hoodie with his burned head on it, and I got the Freddy Crocs. But to get the Freddy Crocs, which I didn't buy last year because I said I didn't need them, I had to go on fucking eBay. So this time when they came out their Halloween shit, I was like, nope, I'm just buying them all whether I need them or not, and then I have them. Even if it's 5 years from now, I fucking have them. So I got a Fre Freddy, a Jason. Wow, look at me, and a Chucky. You know what? The lesson there is I need a Jigsaw one. I think that's the only thing I'm missing.
A jigsaw. Oh, sorry, what? Crocs or hoodie?
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Well, I could probably find a Jigsaw hoodie. Crocs. Um,
yeah, I feel like it's not that. I mean, it is. They're popular, but I don't know if they're like Crocs popular.
I think not without a new movie, probably.
Well, that's
is
always
there a
on the
new?
horizon.
Right. I don't know. I feel like the last one was. Yeah, I've said that before.
The last one was supposed to be 7, and they're on like 11 or 12, I
What
think.
did we watch? 10? 10 wasn't bad.
I like all the new movies. Don't get me wrong. I'm just no, there's no don't get me wrong. I'm excited for every new release.
That guy has been dying for a really long time.
I know, and I can't see him. Well, actually, I guess he doesn't really. I saw him in something else, and I was like, "Oh my god, it's Jigsaw."
He's in all those Lifetime like My Bad Husband movies. So, or he's like the doctor in the Lifetime movie about the bad husband. Like he's a like Lifetime actor and ended up in Saw, which is kind of weird. I'm not even sure why he auditioned, but well, because he had to play. All he had to do was like lay in bed and play a sick patient most of the time, right?
I mean, he's good at not the sick patient part, but at John Kramer.
Oh, the voice. I mean,
Yeah.
that's iconic. Now, I want to play a game. For most of your life, you've taken advantage of those. Yeah. Yeah, some of those traps. That's what made those. That's like Final Destination. That's why you watch Saw, because it's just, what's gonna happen. But fuck Amanda, there's got to be a way. Because fuck Amanda, she's on the list.
Oh yeah.
She got killed, right? Didn't he kill her?
I don't remember,
'Cause she was
probably.
doing dumb shit, like not letting people escape. You can torture them, but make sure that there's a way for them to get out.
Yeah, I call BS on that because I've seen traps in the first movie where I'm like, how is anyone gonna get out of
You
that?
remember how she got out? She had to fucking cut open the guy's stomach to get the
What
key
about the
out before
guy?
the 60 seconds were up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
first of all, yes, of course I remember. That's like one of the most iconic scenes of the Saw franchise.
Yeah,
But
okay.
also, there was a guy in the first one who was like he had tried to kill himself, and so he put him in a like maze of razor wire and was like, "Get out alive or you die." And I'm like,
That's the
"How?"
that guy, the like chunky guy that's like hanging in it, and then
Yeah.
if he
I'm
moves
like,
too fast, it gets like tighter.
I don't think he could have survived that.
It not it well, he didn't say it was gonna be easy, but it can be done. That guy had to make that decision much earlier than he did.
Yeah.
And just because he says like what is it? I don't know what movie it is, but just because you live doesn't mean you're not gonna bleed.
Oh.
And if there's one where what is it? It takes them half the movie to go. Wait, if we all bleed a little instead of one person bleeding a lot, we can all live. Like, duh, stupid.
That's the theme in like four of them is like, oh, we should have worked together and we could have all survived.
That's the chick that grabs the antidote. Is it the second one? And then she gets like the razor, and then so
There's
what does
at
she do? She
least,
takes her other arm and puts it in there too.
yeah, that made no sense. I'm like, what are you? I guess you're freaking out, but like dumb. Um,
Well, yeah, all that did qualify.
Also, I think movie eight was like that, if I remember correctly. It was like the more they were all together, or
So,
maybe not.
Allie, have you seen Saw? I'm assuming.
Me?
Yeah,
Um, I think I've seen the first one
it's just
and
watching
Damn.
maybe the second, but I was
it.
never into the Saw franchise.
Yeah,
Wow.
I had a
And
feeling because we were off on a tangent there, and you were saying.
I laughed because I just assumed you had.
Yeah, I had to think. I was like, was there a chance she didn't see
yeah, no,
uh,
because that sort of for me personally, and I know the first one is not as much, but especially as the later ones go, like it's that torture porn stuff for me.
yeah. They are not my favorite movies for that reason, and I'm
it?
kind of like I don't love all of the different scenes. I hate gore. I hate watching people get cut up and having to hurt themselves and like all of that. But I'm in it for the long haul. I just watch them anyway.
I didn't give you much choice. Like, hey, we're going to
Yeah.
the theater to see Saw 2. Come on.
Well,
Okay, we're
and
12 years old. Grow up already.
the way that I feel is like the first and like the first movie especially is just really good because you know the plot twist, the storyline is there. It's less about the horrible. I mean, there's a lot of horrible ways people die, but it's less about that and more about like the mystery of it. Um,
Yeah, it's a good mix of both the suspense and the gore.
then like movies like I mean two is okay too because that's when they're all in a group and that's different. But then like basically
Who's yeah, so
movie two through seven I could do without to be honest.
I like the needle pit and the idea of the house in 2, but after that, it's just like the same thing again.
Yeah.
Uh,
And Spiral was awful too. The Chris Rock one or whatever.
I
Who?
don't even count that one.
Yeah.
That falls with other movies who shall not be mentioned ever again. Um, we've seen a couple of them. But welcome to Derry's 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 26th.
Yeah, I'm
Nice.
looking forward to that.
Yeah, I don't know how they're because they fucked with the timeline in the movies, so it's not the 50s, it's the 80s. So the prequel says it's in the 50s. So I'm all confused.
Wait.
Uh,
So when is it supposed to take place?
I think it's the kids' parents when they were kids, like in the 50s.
Oh.
But in the book that would be the same as the kids. But in the
It,
movie
well,
they
yeah,
updated the timeline, so.
It's a good
And then,
point.
the problem with it is the whole history of it's already there. So I guess they're gonna like season one gonna be the fire at the black spot, and like season two is gonna be the because they said they were gonna cover all that sordid history stuff. The what's it called? The James Gang? What's fucking it called? The something gang? Bradley Gang.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, great.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Brady, is that it? Something like that.
No, I don't remember, but yeah, I know what you're talking about. The shooting,
One, yeah, the
Yeah.
ones that got gunned down in the middle of the street and everybody was there and nobody saw nothing.
the explosion at the ironworks.
The ironworks, the Kitchener Ironworks, the black spot's the club, right? The black club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's some, see, so they have all that stuff that's already, I mean, been written. They don't have to
That
do anything. And so, like, are they gonna do like each tragedy per season, or is it gonna? I'm
is
kind of
that does
interested.
yeah, it does sound really interesting.
And Bill's back, so I don't know how much screen time he's gonna have, but they keep showing him in shadows, I guess, to make it more terrifying.
What do you mean he's back?
He's playing the character that he plays.
Oh,
Oh, like
Skarsgård?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry.
oh, I
Oh,
was
yeah. I not Bill Denbrough. I meant Bill.
yeah.
Sorry, Bill Skarsgård is back playing Pennywise.
Oh, I
So
love that.
that's important because I'm not sure I was ready for another one.
Yeah. No, I think that's good too for continuity's sake.
It's good
Yeah.
for him too. He's really not done. He'll never do anything bigger. I'm not gonna say better, but bigger.
Well, the problem too is like when I see his regular face, I see Pennywise.
Yeah, because he has that thing he does that makes it.
Yeah.
That's like his little trick with his cheeks or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like people can flip their eyelids up. So yeah, now you can see him. That's what you see because he made it that way. It's not necessarily bad. Um,
Oh no. I
the
wonder what his
presidential
kids.
suite has been booked 19 times.
I know I wrote that down too. That's why I'm like, I don't know. Maybe this was like when he started thinking about it, and maybe it was even in his subconscious.
See, and that's what I was talking. This it's kind of like one of his characters. I was talking to myself. I was like, well, I mean, this is because he said he started he used it because he kept seeing it everywhere. I'm like, but this is before he was really thinking about that. And then like, well, hold on now. Like Gunslinger was actually written before any of this was published, right? So maybe there was never a time where he wasn't thinking about it.
Right.
But I mean, I don't feel like 19 became a thing till like after he got hit by the car and he was like, "Oh, I got to finish this now."
Yeah, I think. I mean, maybe. Yeah, I can't speak to like when he consciously wrote it, but I remember there was one book because we talked about it, and it was like he sure uses that a lot. Is that a coincidence? I can't remember which one it was. That like
What's the name of the kid that went missing? Eddie, is it Corcoran?
um, I think so.
He had an older
Or
brother.
Danny? No, Danny was the brother, right?
No, that's not the right name. I'm
Hmm.
thinking Eddie and something. Anyway, Eddie Corcoran is also the record that Wendy's listening to.
Oh, I definitely. I see. I thought it sounded familiar, but I did not recognize like the name.
I knew that name. I think he might spell it slightly different, but it still says it the same way. Like Coco Ran instead of Cochran kind of thing.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, there's a bunch of Easter eggs in there. That it almost seems like he went back and did he rewrite this? Sneaky bastard. Did Robin get her hands on this one?
um.
But it does seem like he just goes from like trying to protect my family to fuck it, let's kill him. I'm tired of like, he was like the unlikable protagonist when this started, and then now I just don't care. Like, good, you're dead. Fuck you.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
there's nothing. He kind of became the antagonist. Well, I guess he definitely became the antagonist.
I almost feel like the possession is like akin to like how people are like, oh, they only get that way when they're drunk. And it's like, yeah, but lots of people who are drunk don't get that way. So it's definitely something within them already.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. So I never fucking got drunk and wanted to beat up my girlfriend for no reason.
So
That's what I told Michelle. Like, there was other things I wanted to do, but that wasn't one of them.
that's
Fuck, I
why I'm
fuck.
like, sorry.
Yeah, okay.
The possession, I'm sure, is very influential, but like he wasn't that hard to possess. It seems like.
Yeah.
It's a lot like possessing Haven. There's a lot of dirt already there that you just have to dig up a little bit. You don't have to dig very far.
Yeah.
And I said that about I just said that about some other town, didn't I? Where were we before the Shining? Wait.
Needful thing.
Oh yeah. Oh, well, there you go. There was definitely some stuff under the
Right.
surface in Castle Rock. A lot of his towns have not the greatest people. Bag of Bones. Fuck was wrong with those people? Yeah.
I mean,
Well, they were all.
I have yet for him to write about a town that is nice. So.
I guess that's not really what he does. It's not very entertaining or high drama when everyone's like, "Hi, have a good day. Hi, you too. Thank you. Thank you. No, thank you."
I did think it was funny. We still ended up back in Maine at the end.
Yeah. Although Maine was a safe place.
Right.
It
Right.
was not normal for
Who
him.
was back in Maine?
Wendy and Dick and Danny.
Wait, didn't they end up in? Didn't she end up in Maryland?
They
Yeah,
Oh
were
yeah,
that
they
was
went to
like
Maine when they left over.
yeah.
Yeah, I was like, yeah. I kind of chuckled at that. Like, I wouldn't stay there if I was you.
Yeah, I know. I thought that too. I was like, oh, great, Maryland. How exciting.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's better than, I mean, at least it's a new start, I guess.
I mean, why didn't I stay in Florida and get a job? Shit. They could have used some time off after that. I mean, she's gonna have to pay for therapy and all kind of shit.
Sorry, say that again.
She's gonna have to pay for therapy and all kind of shit. They should just stay where they are for both of them. I mean,
Well,
well, good.
oh, I forgot she got the life insurance. Yeah.
yeah.
You
That
know, I call bullshit. If you blow yourself up on purpose, do you get the payout?
They
well,
don't
he
know
didn't
that it
blow
was on
himself up on
purpose.
purpose.
Right. Still seems like the shady death they would have thought about paying.
Also, technically, it wasn't on purpose.
The boiler
Yeah, was he
creaked.
even in there anymore, or is that just like the hotel at that point?
Does that mean
And
like,
that would have been cool in the movie, right? Like to have the hotel as a like shadowy animated figure instead of the,
does the hotel normally like reset the boiler? Like, what happened when they killed Grady and there was no one there to do it?
I was thinking that. I'm like, you can't kill him because who's gonna reset the boiler? But then I was like, well, these ghosts do seem to be able to manipulate like the physical stuff. So like they just send like a different dead person down there every day and
I probably, I guess.
did they forget too? Like
Like
they
the
can't
lady,
kill Jack because who's gonna fucking do it?
they have to knock on 217 and they're like, "Hey, lady, it's your turn."
Like she's go check 237. I'm not here.
Uh,
I can't leave the tub. Go away.
Yeah, right. My God, have you seen my fucking waterlogged fingers for Christ's sake?
I did like the
Uh,
visual at the end of all of the ghostly spots like emitting like dying or whatever. Like the tub had like a green gas that came out of it. The presidential suite walls lit on fire or something like
Yeah, that was cool.
yeah.
Well, so that's the other thing that kind of bothered me when Dick went into the shed to get the blankets and it started possessing him. I was like, okay, what? Like,
yeah.
I feel like because he has a good amount of the shine, it wouldn't be able to get to him like that.
Well, I mean, wasn't that long ago he was, working there every day. So if that was a thing, I don't think he would have been able to hold down a job very long.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it was like whatever, but that whole scene just felt unnecessary. Like,
Kind
oh,
of
it's
did. You're
like
like, what are we doing here? Let's just get the fuck out of
when like one
here.
more half second of a scary scene, and I was like, I don't think we need that right now.
And it wasn't even like, oh my God, is Dick gonna kill him? Because I never got that feeling. I was like, okay, come on, just like get over this part.
Right.
I wasn't actually worried about anything. I was just like, look, really, you
But
just
I
don't
think
know when to stop, do you?
in a small way that also speaks to like Jack's character because like there was no part of me that thought Dick would hurt them, whereas with Jack, you're like, yeah, he's definitely gonna get possessed.
That's true.
Yeah, because he wasn't that very nice to begin with. That guy was, I guess, I don't know. Is that what every relationship was like in 1970 fucking three? I'm not sure.
God, I hope.
It really
Well,
seems that.
he writes like one type of character, so probably not.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he's bad on purpose because maybe you're not supposed to like him because you're like, he knew he was gonna die and
Well,
not in a nice
especially
way. And he had to turn him back into an alcoholic. Well, he didn't have to, but I guess he felt the need to for whatever reason.
also Stephen King talks about how Jack made the decision to walk away, and that's why he hated the ending of the movie. But I'm like, I don't think he
Walk away
really
from what?
like he was like the difference is in the movie he froze to death while he was trying to kill them, and in the book he decided not to kill them. And I'm like, that's not what happened at all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when did he make that decision?
like
Like
he
he
used the mallet on himself, but that's not really the same thing because then really the hotel just took over.
right, exactly. Like he had that one moment where he told Danny to run, but he was still gonna
Yeah,
kill him until they were like, the boiler.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I'm like, maybe he should calm down about the Kubrick movie.
I mean, yeah, the hotel was like, great, you're not there anymore. All right, now we can just go all in. And then
Yeah.
he became the hotel when after because it was like the hotel thinking, oh no, the boiler. Like this has had to have come up before. Just say any fucking place where you have to rely on a human to manually go do it every 24 hours, just seems like a bad plan. And it wasn't just him, and the whole like relationship where it was they were all like in their roles. He was the man, so he did this. She was the woman, she did that. I was like, oh, get out of here with that. Uh, But it wasn't like well, she didn't remember either. They were kind of occupied. I'll say that much. But that's why it's a bad plan to do it that way.
Well, and assuming, like, we have to assume that the ghosts can do it because, again, otherwise it would have blown up after they had Grady kill his family.
Yeah, did he
Uh,
kill him on the last day of the season or something?
I
If
mean,
Ullman was showing
maybe.
up like in the next couple hours,
So how is there? I mean, there's like a whole bunch of them. How is there not like a rotation where they're like, "Hey, go check on this"? Although maybe
there's
the
a
ghosts
ghost list,
want to be freed. I don't know.
the ghost shore list. Whose turn is it?
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm getting drunk since for fucking eternity.
yeah, right.
Yeah, that's see. So if they're drinking the ghost liquor, they're not gonna remember that shit. It was kind of a weird ending. I mean, the Kubrick ending's not awful with just freezing in the maze. It's a little weak with the backtracking at the steps and all that, but
Yeah, I mean, I'd like the book ending more, definitely. But I wouldn't say that he decided not to kill them.
Yeah.
no. He decided, matter of fact, he pledged that he would kill them, take their
Yeah.
medicine and teach them a lesson. Well, shit.
Well, and I feel like regardless of whether he actually decided to like spare Danny or not, I feel like he definitely would have killed Wendy.
Oh yeah.
He would have spared Danny until like he sacrificed him to the fucking hotel on an altar or something. Uh, and what's with the guy in the dog suit? That was getting weird.
I
Yeah.
That part was just funny to me. I was like, what a nice little aside.
Well, well, they explained it like after you encountered it, so I was like, wait, what the fuck are they drinking? This guy's jumping around. Where, first of all, where did he get the dog suit, and why is he jumping around like an actual dog? Like that's some good liquor.
Well, the why, actually, I forgot what he said, but he was like, was it a business deal? It was something like, I'll only do it if you come and do what I say.
I thought it was a sex thing.
I can't. Oh, I think you're right.
No, it was like you're always following me like a little dog, and so you might as well wear a dog suit, and if you do, I don't know, like I'll give you money or something. It was like a bet. Um,
Yeah, that part didn't bother me though. I liked that, like, it was like scary, and then we got to see what it actually was from, and I was like, oh, that's
yeah, it's
funny.
almost campy. It's like, oh my God, they're ghosts, and well, did you? I mean, am I scared or am I, because he just like walk silently backwards into the apartment and close it door. And I never thought about this. One of the biggest like sitcoms in the 50s was Father Knows Best, or the 60s. And I read the title and I'm like, wow, how about that? Father Knows Best. That just tells you everything you need to know, right?
About what?
The family dynamic and the
Oh,
entire
yeah,
show,
yeah.
and probably the 50s and 60s themselves. Father Knows
I mean,
Best.
I
And that's
feel
what,
like all of humanity is like the man leads.
well, yeah, that doesn't work out. Maybe someone else should try.
Yeah, I agree.
But that's what Jack is. He's like that stereotype character. Father knows best.
Yeah.
I'm a dad and I know what's good for you.
I mean, I think at the time this came out, it's definitely was still a thing. And I mean, it could still be a thing today, but also that's just the three of them. And Wendy is very subservient in general. So I just feel
Yeah.
like that works.
Wendy's way better in the book. He's right about that. So all she does, well, it's not hard to do because all she does is scream with her knife in her hand in the movie and cry.
I was like, if you're
Um,
gonna take a knife because you think your husband wants to kill you, why not hide the knives? Although I guess it didn't matter because he used a mallet anyway.
right. I mean, still couldn't have hurt, or maybe place them strategically around the place so you're never too far from a knife. Of course, if you have to do that, then maybe you should just get the fuck out of there. Grab the I don't know what I would have done. I guess they were stranded. It was a couple feet of snow out there, right? I guess there's no hiding a different part of the hotel. I mean, it's a big place, right? They got to be able to hide somewhere. You couldn't find them. Just take a while. Well, the hotel would probably rat them out, right? They're like,
Yeah.
you're in 327. Just get your ass up there. Um, yeah, I don't. I do like that Wendy better. I would like to see a remake. I mean, they got 25 Carrie remakes. They could do another Shining.
I really want to see the hedge animals because I like that element.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, I was thinking about that. Yeah, he is not a good parent. This is a guy who put a fucking wasp nest in his kid's bedroom and got surprised when he got stung.
I mean, to be honest, like that feels just like, you know,
Just feels
um,
like filler.
well, I was gonna say like an honest mistake because if he did the same thing when he was a kid, he may not think there's any danger.
He probably did, and there probably wasn't. Maybe they're ghost bees. Can you get stung by ghost bees? Hmm.
I think so. If you can get drunk on ghost liquor.
See, that'd be an interesting night, wouldn't it? Ghost bees getting drunk, flying around, stinging. So if you're a ghost and you get stung by a ghost bee, does it hurt? See,
I don't
that's a
know.
whole nother level. Uh, but I do like that it was the actual hotel, and I guess that's why the hotel had to go. And how they were kind of like in the hotel still, and it was like blowing up on one side, and they were like going out the other side. Like, okay,
I mean,
like
they were getting out as fast as they could.
Yeah.
right, still weren't clear necessarily. And yeah, and I love like coming out, and then there's all the heads animals, but they're all burned. I think they were my favorite. I wish they would have made the movie. Um,
I also like that everybody's terrified of whatever's in the playground.
What is in the playground? Do we even know?
I don't think he really fleshed it out,
Just
unless that's the hotel, but
yeah, the hotel. But it was some kind of physical thing that was down. At least when Danny was in.
Yeah, like when he was in the concrete ring, he
Yeah.
felt like he was hearing the dead kid.
yeah.
So no twin girls, right? No
I was
Grady
assuming
twins
there's
calling Danny.
right, like, is that where the twins came from? Are they supposed to be like Grady's girls?
Oh, they definitely are.
Yeah.
And like River of Blood and all that. I guess that was just visual Kubrick stuff.
Yeah.
They could combine the two and just like live in harmony. That would be okay with it. But it's got to be this ending, I think. I don't know, but the whole boiler idea is kind of stupid too. Like I don't know, maybe that was the thing back. Maybe they had a whole
Yeah.
boy. Maybe they had a boiler team, so no, not everybody couldn't forget it.
Well, and I still can't believe that, like, if the boiler is that much of an issue, why would they not replace it the first thing, anyways?
Yes, I agree.
Well, did it need to replace it? Or is that just the way it was?
No, I think they said at the beginning that he was too cheap, but I'm
Oh, well,
like, how
that's
does
your
that
reason.
make any sense though? Because it's something that will destroy everything you've worked for.
Sure seems like high risk, doesn't it? We'll just keep patching it and get through another year. Maybe they got good insurance policy, so he didn't give a shit. But that guy loved that hotel. Like he didn't like leaving for the off season because he wanted to be at the hotel all the time. So that seems like something he would have definitely taken care of, right? There's no hotel if it blows up.
I had that thought as like everything was on fire. I was like, well, Almond's not going to be happy about this.
It's sorry to ruin your vacation. It's like what, 2 weeks old? I think it's still fucking November.
I think it's December, but still not. Yeah, because she said there's like 4 months left.
Yeah, they make it a Christmas for crying out loud. Did they have a Christmas tree?
Great question. Did they
Yeah,
bring Santa? Oh, she did go shopping, I think.
she did. Right? Did they get a turkey and all that? Oh, I guess they probably had a couple dozen of them.
Well, I was just thinking, like, can Santa Claus make it there past the snow?
I mean, that's what they tell me. Guess we're gonna find out. And Santa's hanging out with the ghosts, having a party.
Santa's getting drunk on ghost liquor.
I just say, well, Santa lives in that magical in between state, so especially on that night. That's how they used to explain it to me. I was like, how the fuck does he do that to every fucking house in the world, like in like 4 hours? There's no way. And they're like, magic. Ah, crap.
I
I don't
mean,
know
it
the
does,
answer to
yeah,
that.
obviously.
I have no argument for magic. Like, fuck, I'm gonna have to explain this.
That's why he can
Uh,
fit in houses in every chimney size or in no chimney.
he's
Yep.
definitely not the body type to be shimmying down a chimney. Just saying. Gotta be some magic there. Yeah. And he went back to his stereotypical black stuff. Like, I don't understand that.
I know. I was like, dude, you gotta stop.
Like, just come on. Like, how, didn't enhance a thing. I guess every, I don't know. Yes, I don't know if I should say that out loud.
It's also just like some of the inner dialogue that Dick would have. I'm like, I'm sure he doesn't think like that. Like, why are
Right.
you
He
writing
doesn't
it
think of
like that?
himself that way. That's for damn sure. Yes, massa. Sorry. Uh,
but yeah, whatever.
he's very cringy now. Like, that's what I'm thinking. I guess there isn't a lot of that in Maine at the time. So, like my high school, we had, I think, two black people in it, but I was all boy high school too. So it was already a problem.
All white boys does sound dangerous.
Yeah, I've seen a couple shows. Just go ask the Murtaugh, whatever the hell
Murdoch.
their name is. Yeah. Give all them white boys that power. They might start a country, like it or not, whether there's anybody living there or not. Um, I actually audiobooked the last like 100 pages of this because it just wasn't moving anywhere.
Yeah, I
Um,
audiobooked a lot of it,
do
but
you what? Did you recognize the guy's voice? He's the guy that
no.
does the Food to Build America on the History Channel.
I've
Like
only
one day
watched
his
that.
company will be worth $40 billion, but first he has to figure out the recipe. It's just every time this guy was talking, I was getting hungry.
I liked his he had really good inflections though. Like that
Audiobook's fun, yeah.
he put sometimes like it's I mean like especially like Stephen King, like he doesn't even do it as well. But this guy was like really doing the different voices and everything.
Yeah, I don't need Stephen King to try the voices. Let's let us let the
Yeah.
people. I don't need him doing audiobooks, honestly. He's not got the greatest voice for that. But the guy who was great, what was it, Frank Muller? He had a random heart attack one day, so he couldn't even finish the tower. Someone else had to do it, so it was very upsetting because we were all in with that voice for like 5 books, and then it was somebody else.
Yeah.
I mean, not that that's his fault. Yeah, I mean, I'm getting near the end. I don't think I have much else. They go to Florida, and then I guess they move to Maryland. Everybody lives happily ever after
Well, at least until the next
until
book.
sleep. Oh, does anybody have that? I don't know what. That's where we're going next, right? Doctor Sleep.
Yes, I think I have it. I mean,
Well, no, I don't think I've bought that. I have the audiobook. I have to Kindle. I might not have the
yeah.
audiobook because anything written like after like well 11/22/63 is kind of like it's okay. He's still doing it. Good for him.
Yeah, I get that. I think I would
Uh,
agree. Like,
yeah, I can't remember when he wrote that one. Under the Dome was 2009, so we gotta do that one day too.
yeah, I missed that book.
Yeah, just remember what he says. It's the
Oh,
journey.
yeah, I know. It's different when you know what's coming.
Better or worse?
It's better because then you don't. It's like I signed up for it this time.
Yeah, well, that's true. The journey's that good, right?
Yeah.
Uh, I like the dead chick with the wasp on her face. It's a good visual.
There's a lot
Uh,
of wasps in this story.
yeah, it must have been a thing, right? I don't really associate wasps in the winter with Colorado, but okay.
I'm also like I know wasps suck, but we have wasp nests outside of our house like almost all year round. It feels like, and I'm like they're whatever. It doesn't scare me.
Yeah, just yeah. They're not. I mean, unless it's like some Candyman type shit.
Right.
That's what I was gonna say. That new Final Destination is his last movie, right? Before he died. Can't think of his
Um.
name. Candyman guy.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Tony Todd, I think is his name. The guy that does Candyman. I think he
Yeah.
died right after they made that.
Well, he dies in the movie.
Well, that doesn't count. I hope not. Anyway, well, now I'm not gonna watch it if that's. Uh, there's a movie in the '80s. Oh, Tales from the Dark Side. No, the Twilight Zone movie they made in the '80s. The guy actually dies on while they were filming it. He like fell off a ledge or something. Well, maybe he should
That's
have
like
been.
The
The
Crow.
Crow.
Yeah.
Yeah, how about that family? Just they keep trying to reproduce, but it ain't working out.
I don't know if I would have. Well, you know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna get into that.
The Crow
Almost.
screams conspiracy just because. Well, the way I've learned it is unless yes blanks can like hurt, but you have to like put the gun up to their chest and like be touching them and fire. So somebody, much like what's the gunsmith person's name? Alec Baldwin, Selena
Yeah.
Wilson.
Hmm.
But that
Like
was.
how, somebody put a real bullet in there. Who the fuck was it? And that's the part I never hear. Who the fuck put the bullet in there and
I
why?
mean, the weapons handler did it.
She didn't admit to nothing.
I'm pretty sure.
She got like manslaughter, I think, didn't she? Actually, she got a couple of years, but like she didn't say she did it. She just said,
Yeah.
"Oops, she grabbed from the wrong pile." Was that a thing? Like, fuck,
I mean, to be honest, I could believe that's a thing.
that would be awful.
Because there was a
And
lot of, I mean, with the Alec Baldwin case specifically, there was a lot of other, what's the word? Like when you're doing things wrong. Like there was a lot of other, like they weren't like,
embedded, what's the word? Like ingrained practices, like NASA when the space shuttle blew up.
Mm.
yeah,
Systematic, something
Failures.
inherent. Yeah,
it based like they weren't following safety regulations.
yeah. I mean, I don't. And I think Alec Baldwin said that too. Like, why do you even have real bullets? Just, that's a good question. Fuck do you need them for?
Yeah, we don't, especially with CGI and
You
everything.
don't even need to make the bullet sound. You can do all that after the fact. Yeah, and
Right.
CGI can make the bullet look however you fuck you want it to. You can go Matrix or whatever. Like you don't.
Sorry.
Anyway, I never understood that. Somebody said that they wanted her dead. She was about to snitch or something. She was about
Normally
to
I
bring
would
down the
say
whole the
yes.
whole arms dealer industry. What?
Normally I would be on your side, but I don't think so in that case.
Well, that's what, like the Crow. Who the fuck put the bullet in there? Because that wasn't a blank, unless the way I hear it, he was not, you know,
I thought it was a blank and it just killed him anyway.
right. But that's my whole point. That's not a thing unless you're touching the person you're shooting with the blank. And the way I understand it, he was definitely not doing that. So somebody put a goddamn bullet in there. That wasn't a blank.
Yeah, I thought that he like someone missed a bullet like unloading it or
Oh,
Hmm.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it was probably a guy that killed Bruce Lee.
mm.
But what? Wait, what is it? Had a heart attack from aspirin. The healthiest, most in shape guy on the planet. Not
So
buying that one either. We should do a conspiracy theory episode.
Oh
I
God.
think other healthy people have had heart attacks though.
Nuh-uh. Uh, well, they were trying to say it was because he had like the aspirin killed him. He was allergic to aspirin or something, but that wasn't like a thing. So yeah, there's a
Well,
whole nother conspiracy. That whole family is a big conspiracy
right, I see what you're saying.
there. Yeah, we'll read 11/22/63 and then we'll start our conspiracy theory episode. Yeah, but what is it? Life turns on a dime, something like that.
What did he say?
That is one of my favorite books, I gotta say. That's why we started with that one. Love that book. And it's not horror in the way you think of Stephen King.
No, yeah. I mean, it's more like time travel horror, whatever you would call
Right.
that.
Yeah. It's not like terrifying, but it's interesting. I mean, of course he would think of that. Well, you can travel, but you have to go to 1958, not where you want to go, and just live till then and deal with that.
No
And
big
whatever
deal.
happens in the meantime happens. I mean, what could go wrong? It's only fiction. Um, anyway, I guess that's it for The Shining. I'll say, I mean, it is a slow burn until all of a sudden it's not, but I kind of get it. It's getting you invested in that family dynamic, and like I was definitely building a hate for Jack the whole time. And every time he did something, I was like, oh, come on, no, don't do that. You know better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, so I get the slow burn, but could have been probably shorter. I was surprised. I was like 600 pages. Wow. Like I don't remember it being that long.
Well,
And
Yeah.
it's
compared
like,
to some of the books we've read, I feel like that's short.
I know that's a novella for him. Jeez.
Yeah. I
Um,
uh I feel conflicted about it because I'm like, it's such a classic Stephen King story, and now that I've just reread it, I'm like, meh, whatever. I could probably never read that again and be fine.
Yeah, that's how I felt about Salem's Lot. was like, I loved it when I first read it, and then rereading it, I was like, why did I love this so much?
Because
I like the remake. Big fan of that. Mostly because of the song.
of the
Uh,
slime?
Sundown.
Oh, oh, oh.
Sundown. You better take that. I no, they changed a lot actually in the remake, but I still like it. I like any new movie I can watch that just, I like any Stephen King movie I can watch that I'm not going, ugh, just acting is so bad. Well, it is, but at the time the acting didn't seem bad. I think it's just the quality that makes it seem worse.
It's hard. Like, I mean, you know that I have a hard time watching older movies. I'm just like, ugh.
Some of the best, like, I grew up with all those Stephen King movies that weren't necessarily that great, but still gotta watch them. So any remake, I'm in. Shit. Uh, okay. Oh, I forgot to look for Doctor Sleep. Um,
I have it here. Of course, there's no table of contents, but
Danny's had a great life, and he saves a bunch of people at the end.
I don't know
Do you
how
know?
to.
That's what I was gonna say. Do you know what I call him, Doctor Sleep? Do you remember any of that?
Yes, now that you just said that, I remember why.
Right. Okay. So that's what he's been up to. He's drinking and fucking sending people off to the afterlife.
Right.
I can see why he drinks if that's his job. Jesus Christ.
I can see
He's
why he
gonna.
drinks for many reasons.
Well, probably Wendy's fault. Good Christ. She drove him to it. Could have
Yeah.
stopped drinking a
Oh
lot.
my
I think.
god. That whole scene was crazy when he was like, "Yeah, it's not my dad's fault. It's his bitch of a wife that he chose to have
Oh
dragging
yeah,
him down his whole life."
the way he transferred the same thing to his dad. Like Wendy's doing the same thing. I was like, wait. So you have mom issues because you know who your dad's wife is, right?
Right.
Just checking. Yeah, the whole. Oh, like, is that just the way things were back then, or is he just that bad?
No, I think people could have those thoughts today.
Hmm. Well, I guess that's true. It's all thought, but that's
um,
right.
I don't know, like, because I have the hardback, so it's hard to tell how much this actually is.
It says 600 pages, but I haven't bought it yet. Well, give me the chapters. Oh,
600.
excuse me.
Oh yeah, mine is 529. Um, so like right now I have it open 1 through 4, and it's about 146 pages.
What's 1 through 5 go to?
Um, 169.
Let me do that.
1 through 5. Stop at
Yeah.
6.
Yeah, well, I don't know. What does 6 go to? 172?
Well, it's only 600 pages, so that's already. Well, I guess that would be fine, actually. Yeah, that'd be like a quarter of it.
We could break it in four. Does that work if we break it in four? What is that?
Um,
150 each? Wait, 655 I got. How many you got? All right, let's just keep it
530.
where it is.
Okay.
Stop at 6.
So stop at 6. Cool.
Yeah, all right, I gotta publish this one. And the last one. I didn't do the last one yet. But we were until October, I think. So we had, oh, the head. I wait till
Nice.
like 3 of them build up and then I just do them all at once.
Mhm.
Okay. So, Doctor Sleep it is. Are we doing, no, like, we gotta do Talisman after that, right? Yeah, let's just not do the new books. I don't think that's a good idea. Unless it's like, you know, a new Dark Tower or, I don't know, Sound Lot 2, some shit.
Right.
But just these Holly Gibney ones are okay. They're not amazing.
Yeah.
I don't need Stephen King doing detective stories. I have other, got, John Grisham and Michael Connelly and all them for that. Oh, what's his name? James Patterson. You can read him.
Jameis.
You can read one of his in an afternoon. Or the first time I read this book, I was like, wait, that's the whole chapter. Because it's like 2 pages, and the first page starts halfway down, and the second page stops halfway down. It's,
Jeez.
it's like 30 pages to get one of material. Anyway, uh, everybody good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see you in 2 weeks. That's the end of the podcast. Everybody say bye.
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 Bye.